Aish.
Awukhalela ubhasi 16
Hayi. Hayi. Obathatha champ. Now omunye u4.
Hayi throw. Style this.
Hey. Damn, champ.
Yo.
You know it's about to be fire. Umuntu mengena athi yo.
Yeah. Beats for sale. Rappers, holla at me.
Hit up Winner Circle.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Yeah.
Yes.
Stingy mad. Except,
A lot.
bro, I don't even know how we're doing this. Shit. Shout out to everybody before to welcome to it. This is the Catchup DBN. This is episode 3.
Yeah.
3.
Damn.
53.
Damn,
Hey, Fitz. No, they're not consistent. Yo, bro, give yourself a round of applause.
Gonna try and insert it.
Yeah?
Gonna try and insert the round of applause.
Showcase. While we're on that note, before to, we just want to take this moment to thank Abantu who've been tuning in. I actually jotted a few of your names, so sure. Shout out to Hardcore Gule, Zamani Jele, Jabulo, Tabo, Spicy World, Cronies, and Nomfanelo, Zishap, Ralph, Lizwe, Limpo, Manelise, Violet, Kule, Kolani, Part-Time Crooks, Japan, Ballistic, Kia, Senzeni, Sianda, and Vosis Kosan. I say, bro, so much love, yo. Aibo, Buffett, thank you so much, Buffett.
I know, but it's for a bunch of nobodies. For a bunch of nobodies. Aye.
And that's not everyone, yeah, boy.
I know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ralph. He suggested we have a backdrop, like a music on the beginning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro, and shout out to Ungob Zinto on Twitter. She said, whenever we talk about a specific topic, they're not familiar with everything. It's cool, so for little feedback if it's
showcase.
Yeah, bro. I think start with actually one of the questions you guys asked from Uvus Siskosa.
Before we get there, we just want to. We hope we sorted this out. People were complaining about our faces not showing, especially me and Dro. I don't know why our faces are.
Like in general, I'm the ugliest one out of the trio.
Hi boy, now.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I got a voice note the other day. Shorty saying she has a crush on one of your niggas.
Oh, damn.
How do you know bekhuluma ngathi? Bengibuza on the group.
Ushilo, like how I sent the voice note to your guys.
Hey, mhlawumbe ukhuluma ngawo.
Nah, nigga.
Ona EMCM yam nana. Oh my god. And I was like,
nah, nigga. Why would she say I have a crush on one of the two niggas or host Nabilo Kuza with that if it was directed to me? Nah, she did say she said it.
Okay.
Yeah,
just put it out there to the viewers. I'm married. Like I'm working towards the marriage happily.
So is that you saying you're off the market?
Yeah, dog.
Showcase.
I'm off the stock market, man. You know, I ain't even trying to look back.
Hopefully, get to now. Hopefully our faces are showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but you can look on the menu.
Showcase. Just because you're on a diet doesn't mean
yeah, no, menu corner what's in no, bro, you can't order the meal.
Sure.
It's unavailable.
I stock.
Somebody out here looking like a snack though.
Wifey will definitely be happy about. Are you sure, dog? It's like I was angry. Ugrafula and saying podcasting.
Nah, dog. Nah, we good at home.
Showcase.
We good at home.
Tonight we're single and ready to mingle. I know I'm talking on behalf of me and Champ. Ayibo mina bethe hey I'm too focused. Ayibo. Hey. Salungisa inkinga zami. I'm so scared of it, champ. The first yeah.
Nizoslewa bafethu.
Hey, so okay, cishe ngasho like. I want to come into slay.
Slay, motherfuckers.
Hey, plus we just lay on anyway. Uvusi suggested like how we asked ukuthi abantu basuggested like what they'd like us to discuss on
Shout out
the
to
platform.
Uvusi,
suggested actually he was interested to know ukuthi how did our parents feel when they when we decided to pursue careers in music.
Ima, did Uvusi give you like age, or was he just saying how do they feel now, or how did they feel back then?
I don't know, like I can't exactly remember, but I think it's like
we'll just talk about everything
in general.
Let's
Like
talk about everything.
the first time like you had the conversation, like,
Yo, bruh, if it's with me, dog.
or how they found out. And
Yeah, okay, no, they found out, bruh. It was cool when they found out back then. Until I started getting like really passionate with it. And that's when like the problems, like in as you know, like okay, like Spani, you know what I mean, like Wednesday Johnny and the bro, like I fucking love this shit, bro.
Hey, bro.
Like if it's in if it's, but now obviously, dog, you know, bills pay up, and I think parents, bruh, they feel afraid for us.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I kind of feel it would say all them types of things, like the responses that they give to try to talk you out of it is coming from a place of fear.
Yeah.
Say, hey, bro, you're gonna work yourself so much for this,
Yeah.
and it's like you don't have a backup plan because they know Pelafits, you know, they've seen it, but it's a 50-50. So they weren't really happy, bruh. Like even right now, like
Showcase.
just to be honest, like couple of days ago, like even with my mom's, you know, just because obviously, bruh, it's not really paying and monetizing as how a normal 9-to-5 job should be. So kunaleyo nto fethu ukuthi it's play.
Yeah.
We playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is kubhlungu fethu. Kancane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, bro, you gotta soldier on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You gotta soldier on because at the end of the day, bruh, it's like the some tweets would say, I saw it, some people saying what was going around would say, our parents never dreamed, bruh. So we mustn't be afraid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's why I actually don't stop, because it's just kind of like, maybe if I do carry on or whatever the case is, the brick bake falls out from the sky.
Sure.
Maybe Nakona, the perception is gonna change.
Sure.
You know
Have you seen a change? Because like us being here, we've achieved on some levels.
Yeah.
How's the reception to that? Like something for Muntobogayo.
Like for
is
example,
it still the same?
For example, when you won the Sprite shit.
Yeah, dog. Obviously,
like
my nigga.
appeared on TV type thing.
Why in
It's
New
good.
York?
Then convincing type thing.
Yeah, it was good, bro. Kind of everybody felt like, yo, shit. Like this is
You're
it.
onto
This should
something.
be it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though it's not like popping champagne or whatever, but like it's like, okay, it's going to a point. But bro, when it gets bad, my dog, it gets bad. And then that's when they kind of just be like, because they see you, how it's affecting you in terms of like, you ain't in the pocket or whatever, you trying to just sort it out, you're under pressure, cash ain't coming in, you ain't getting the bookings right, you know, and babo now, and obviously it just comes from a place of like, they just want to help you out to be like, yo, maybe just try this.
Yeah, like
Hey, if it's Kulumega,
Singakhuluma about the adversities and how hard it is, but my nigga, like for example, you went to New York through just rapping.
Yeah.
Like I've never been to New York. I don't know about you, like,
Yeah,
a lot of
dog.
people watching this, I know like, I've never been to New York, but like from rapping alone, you know what I mean. I know money is important and everything else, but like that experience alone, like I know I've experienced a lot of things. Through just rap.
Sure.
You know, so I think shit like that makes it more like tolerable, like they tolerate
Tolerated a bit better.
a bit better with these little achievements and stuff.
But while we, sorry, my nigga.
Yeah.
But while we're on this, I actually just thought of something now. What actually keeps you going? Is it because you're trying to get your story out and uzamuk inspiration, like to touch other people's lives, or is it you feel like this is your calling? Like, you know what I mean? Like, which one is it more? Is it the need to try prove to yourself that you can do this, or is it like I'm doing this because this is the only option, this is the only thing I know? I'm not sure, like what keeps you going? Is it the people, or is it you knowing this is for me?
Fuck, bruh, like,
or is it a bit of both?
It's no, bruh, like in terms of like abantu fethu, not too much, and that's what I have to learn because I'm trying to take this to trying to have a career, so I gotta have to get people involved. But it's like when I do, like when I have these songs or whatever and I rap, but dog, it's just a way to just keep me sane. Sometimes it's just a way to keep me sane. Like when I don't make or create music, dog, I feel like nothing ngiyahlanya, dog.
Like I have a line that says some of my cousins chose crime to survive. If it wasn't for rap, I wouldn't be alive. When I was dying inside, rap kept me alive. So I think for me, it's the passion and the fact that this shit, like, bro, I could have been anything else. I was an 8th grader. Almost like my entire schooling career. And a lot of people were shocked. I remember my aunt or cousin who's Sismandi. This one time we met after a long time. I think it was Umcimbi at Ladle in Maritzburg. Like, she was like, I can't believe you chose music. Like, yo, bro, like I felt so swag. I felt so swag. Like, I can't believe you chose music. Like, what type thing? Like, like I like the honesty, but that shit, like I felt that shit. But for me, it was a calling, bro. I don't want to lie. Because I could have been anything else. I still could be anything else. And you know what I mean. So like, yeah, bro. I think it's just passion, love, purpose. Like once you
legacy.
More so purpose, and legacy is important as well. But I think like right now, I think it's purpose.
Because I think you're the only ones who are doing what you do.
100%.
When I asked, dog, like,
no,
what about you? Like,
exactly. I was like 100%. Like the thing with the parents. My situation's a bit different because Nami, I was a smart kid. But like,
still don't play like people think like rappers are dumb. People think like I know a lot of people say audio engineers are not engineers, like civil engineers will this, bro, like that shit, like you need to know, bro. You need to know your shit. Like like don't downplay it, bro. You're a creative. Like one of the best creatives we have in you know, like whether it's graphics, whether it's rapping, my nigga, like on some real shit, you know. On some real shit. So don't say was. It's like I believe like 3 of us sitting here, if we weren't smart enough, we wouldn't have like even created a lot of shit we've created.
Because we keep creating.
Dog, carry on, man.
This is crazy. I think it's gonna bleed into the next topic.
Showcase.
Mental issues. Let's touch on that. Like, how do you guys navigate through that? Like, for umuntu ozama ukupusha, ozama ukuphanda, opusha ipeshini. What are some of the challenges you guys incur? Because obviously land is taxing to your soul, to your being. Like, we're seeing our friends like get married, get cars. Not saying that if you're a musician you can't do that, but because I kind of am. But but it's like how does this thing affect you mentally? Because I think someone did ask about like mental issues and depression and like anxiety. Like obviously we express it through the music, but like how does it affect you?
Before we get there, dog, I still want to know like your parents, how did they like? I still wanna know, like,
no, bruh, like I don't know, Fitz, it was weird. No one saw it coming, right?
Sure.
Because like Ekaya, everyone is very linear in thinking. In the sense like Ubabe Poyisa Sakdala, Oma was a secretary.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like no one expected this, and it's like, I mean, the reason I started music was to express myself because we're moving around so much.
Sure.
Like Ngakula Fethu, obviously was Zulu. It's always been home, but nje ngakhula eGoli, ngakhula la eThekwini, like this is through my schooling career. So when I started music, like I started writing as a poet. So for me it was a way to express myself. And I think yabathu ngoba ngaqala kuma talent show fish. And it's like hayibo umvelo wenzani yabo. And it was weird for a while, but they were obviously supporting like I know, let's see where it actually goes.
So when you're open for sorry to cut you, for Lil Wayne, like how did they feel?
Fethu.
Was it like
Lil Wayne?
It's like Hydro was saying, everyone is like happy, like you've made it. Even when we opened for the FIFA 2010 World Cup,
and when Spin Around was getting
on TV,
spins on TV,
it's like I won't like she was just so excited, and I think like once I want to see you on TV. And then you're next to them, it changes because it's like, but you're on there. So I think it's a little barricade where it's like, I can actually get you on TV.
I remember how he says he used to hate taking taxis while shit was playing on TV.
I remember that. The taxi live on TV, bro.
I remember one time I think they had a performance in this. Can I give him a lift account, dog? Take a Twana!
Lela, you on TV, man. Channel O, I just saw you that. Bro, but it is like people don't know. Like they really think artists are supposed to just
miraculously
get this money, get this rich.
And it's the same. Like whenever like there's an incident on a newspaper, you feel the whole energy switch up. It's like it's weird,
I know.
Because obviously we want to get on those platforms to reach more people, but it's like once umuntu akubona lapha for that little period, it's like no, you're doing the right thing. But then when it gets low and dark, and trust me, it gets dark. Like you chill and it's like fuck, this music is the salvation because that's the only way you can express and create.
But like I do give credit to like all three of us sitting here, like our parents. I think they're quite supportive. Like I know the old lady like supports me. She understands because she her and my pops were into business, and they understand the dynamics. So like when initially she wasn't for it. She was like, it was school. But as time went and she started seeing progress and whatever, Hype magazine covers. But even before that, she started supporting and being behind. Like I feel like
supportive, bro.
Yeah, like we do get that. But
they are. They are supportive, bro. Like it's not like they not. It's just that obviously they don't understand the magnitude of the type of ish that we do, which kind of makes the support not Naktina, just like especially with me, with my mom. It's just like okay, if you knew a little bit more, maybe you would just, just on that stage.
Sure.
Hey, gunzima to the guy who asked us, but like as the Jen said, bro, like we're driven by purpose. This keeps us sane. Like if you got second doubts, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Hey,
bro,
don't do it.
Also, like you just made me think of the Mac Miller situation, because even dudes that are successful, they go through a lot. He
that's crazy, bro.
He had mental health issues. Like Amy Winehouse as well. Like it was apparently it was her birthday yesterday. She would have been 35 years old. You know how that story went. So basically, I just want to know, gents, have you all experienced any situations or have you dealt with mental health issues, like personally?
Hey, bro, I think we all do. I think it's like, how deep do you want to go?
I
think everyone like we all on autopilot every day. Everyone it's just like how deep you want to go. But
like I want to go as deep as somebody who listens to your music. where do you want to put them, my biggest zombie? Like, where is your head at, and how have you dealt with it if you went through it?
Well, I can start with that.
Yeah, you can
bruh.
start.
Let's
Bro.
go, Muchi.
Fair to, bruh, like, geez, bruh. If I were to rate myself on being mentally healthy, I would say I'm 70%.
Yeah.
I'm not a 80%er.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know? I would like to work up to get to 80%.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as 100%.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Because everybody has their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I would like to get to 90 if there is
If
there is that level, you know. But
yeah.
fair to. Zning is into, bruh. Like, Zning is into just like this week, bruh. Just dealing. I think maybe I had like an anxiety attack.
Panic attack, yeah.
And I think maybe I've been having those like a lot, bruh, you know. And I guess that's why if it's ngi cannabis activist gangaga, bruh. Like I smoke a lot, you know what I mean? And then that calms me down into just being like, okay, like to think of things like just in a logical way, because dog, it gets to a point where I can't even write.
Shit.
You know, like I just want to.
then.
Yeah, dog. Like I can't even fucking write, dog. And it like it gets to a point where it's just like, yo, shit. Even the amount of smoking, because it gets so prolific. Because I got like a little ashtray there. It's just like, damn,
this is a lot.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like this is a lot. And then, dog. Because dog, I'm moody. I go through moods. So I told you for like 2 hours, I'll be like that. And then dog, all of a sudden, bruh, like I just hear something or whatever, and then I'm just
so
back
like
up.
So like,
you know?
what's your, how do you deal with it? Like, does music help? And then when in a case where you cannot write, how do you then like?
A dog face, bro. Fuck dog, ngiyakhala, makhaleka face. You know what I mean, dog. Just to get the release. You know what I mean. Music helps. You know what I mean, dog. Like music really does help a lot because, bro, and put in some Joe Budden. Rumors, dog. Just let me be down. You know what I mean.
Just
dog.
go through it.
Yeah, because if I'm down long enough, because I believe that I'm a positive person.
Sure.
When I go past myself and they be like, yo, nigga, if it's a nigga, you look fucking bummy, you down as shit. You eventually you pick yourself up.
Sure.
Instead of just like putting it under the rug.
Sure.
You know, which I kind of feel like most people do. Maybe it's because I'm an artist and I get to go through these things and I get
understand yourself.
Yeah, so good to if I'm going through it, because dog, even if something hurts me, bruh, I think of it until a point where it just doesn't hurt me anymore.
You become numb.
Yeah, it just doesn't hurt me anymore. Good. Even the moments when the thoughts it just doesn't affect me anymore.
Sure.
Like it comes to when Masasego Njale, that's when I feel look at shit. I got this shit under control, because now it's just like, okay, if I'm not reacting to it, I sang in Ziluto basically. It is in my head. It's up to me now whether I put it in my subconscious or I put it in my conscious. You know what I mean? So I take it away out, because now if it doesn't affect me, that means it's out of my subconscious. So it stays, because dog, there's 1,000 thoughts that pass in your mind. So if it's in your conscious, dog, that's still cool. You know what I mean? I stop it. What do you do?
What do you do, Chan? What do you do, man?
Shit, my story is a bit different, like, or crazier, because my whole life I believe like I never really was a person to live too much in my head. But there's a lot of things that happened back then that maybe stayed in my subconscious. And in 2016, I got involved in a car accident. After that, like, shit started getting crazy on me. As a kid, I think I was in grade 1. I was involved in 2 car accidents, and from a young age, I was reminded that my pops passed away in a car accident. Me and cars, I only got my driver's license at 27, which is like a year or 2 ago.
Shout out, guys.
It's okay. So now, from there, I think it was triggered. Everything was triggered. From my anxiety was triggered, because when I'd be in a car, I'd be like nervous and shit. And then early 2017, some shit went down. I believe both of you know about it. Go check out track 11 on my album. Another episode if you like, you know. So I found myself in a situation where I had to take somebody to court. I was trying to protect myself. I was trying to but obviously as men we don't talk about a lot of things. We just like touch the surface. So you go through all these things on your own and there's nobody. You know what I mean. So you're just trying to protect your sanity, protect basically yourself. So now there was a point where I had heart palpitations, and then I had to go to the doctor. The doctor then, to cut the long story short, diagnosed me with anxiety. Then he gave me some pills.
Showcase.
I researched those pills. I found out it was Zenny, which is Xanax. You know, calms you down and whatever. I know the kids, they abuse them, they take them every day, which is gonna fuck you up. It's gonna get you more depressed. It's gonna that shit is bad for you. So I'm about Wisconsin. Learned all about that. I researched and whatever. I went back to gym.
Showcase.
And then the two clashed. I got sick when I got to gym on these things, you know. So I was like, no, fuck this shit. I'm quitting. I'm not taking the pills anymore. But apparently that's wrong because you have to finish the course or whatever the case is.
That's why it's gonna fuck you up.
And then I relapsed. I had to get back on them shits. And then I went back to gym again. It was the same story. I was like, nah, I'm cutting them off. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro. So it's been a constant battle. And I feel like if you can manage this shit without medication, like you said, you use weed to cope with it. We're still gonna find out how you cope with the shit. Because I'm a sober head. Like I don't smoke, I don't drink. I've always been like that. I've tried all these things out, like in varsity and whatever. But like I'm a sober head. But there's no substances or anything that I use to numb everything. So all my thoughts are just coming at me. As is. So music really does help. So all of this shit though, I talk about it in my music, even especially the most recent. So it helps. Like I got like friends who sort of understand it. It would help if I'd had more people who understand it, especially for my family who know about the mental health issues.
Eish, bro.
So yeah.
Hey man, yo. What's up? Why heavy?
It's a heavy topic.
It's heavy.
Shit. No, bro. I mean, that's what I do, bro. My fuck, bro. It's too deep, but like to tell you what I do, that helps me a lot is gym. Gym. Really I try to read, like it's calling what David, like. Because we get caught up in social media a bit. So ngayizama vetting incwadi kancane yabo, like it's not namwenqene like especially if it's like a novel engahlangene now. But when you get into it and then you get lost in it, I found a good guy says
sure. Oh no, what I just wanted to say is that no disrespect to anybody who is doing it. Like, yo, bro, you guys are like very different because none of y'all said like throughout to keep your mental, your health healthy, you don't drink. That's like odd to me, bro. Like because most people that's why they drink. You know, like I don't drink, you don't drink, and like you don't drink, right? You know what I mean?
I drank on my birthday though.
That's what's up, though, but you're not like
sure. I'm not a yeah.
That's my weekend. Every weekend it's Puzan.
Sure.
Yeah, like
not
yo, man,
guys.
like yo, if it's like I'm going to yo, man, let's drink it.
But this whole thing though, cooler made me understand like people who drink. Because now I know, like I see shit. Oh shit. Oh, he's going through it. This is the issue, and this is how they're dealing with it. Then you get to understand, because you see someone who hadn't drank their entire lives go deep into it, like all of a sudden, like it's crazy.
What's crazy is that I got that name just yesterday. It's Sunday,
Sure.
And Clement, and they're chilling with Hans. And vele mina mfethu, I'm the type of guy ungenayo uphuma,
Sure.
Ngafika Siphuza nini nawe? And I'm like, paused.
Yeah.
And then I became that guy.
Like,
We were talking about it. It's like,
Kunaleho pause.
when? I'm like, just don't drink.
And the hands don't want you if you don't drink or
Dog.
smoke.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't
You
drink.
become, as you said, bro, you become the case study page. Look to Australia, yabo. So yabo mananga yabo ngamash. But yeah, man. Reason I don't drink, I got exposed to that early.
Yeah.
Like 16, 17, 18.
Showcase.
And la where I grew up from, like I've seen what it does, like Pooza face and yeah, well, I actually I had a good conversation with my pops when I was like 18 or 19.
You ain't trying to fuck up your MCM status.
What MCM shit? No, but like when I was 18, 19, I was wilding. Yeah, well,
Oh, sure.
Like when things were going well and we were
Sure.
getting some cash.
Sure.
And no, sahlala vit need time. If it's time I want to say ungenza kanje noma ungenza kanje. Well, the ball is in your court.
Yeah.
So I think when he ultimately like sat down and he gave me that power,
Yeah.
and we just spoke about it, I'd made a conscious decision to not engage into it because it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like usangaphuza masune imali. I'm not trying to change anyone.
Yeah.
And I understand people use it to deal with things, but
Yeah.
for me it just
Now,
doesn't
some
for
don't
me.
even use it just to have. The people just use it to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's crazy how like I really enjoy chilling with drunk people.
Yeah.
I really
To a
yeah.
certain extent, me.
I enjoy it.
I don't
Like
mind
I
it
think
either.
I think they're funny
I
and
don't
like
mind
I just blend in. Sometimes you think like I'm also drunk because you engage in conversations and you know
I
like
just
they
don't
become
like
very
it.
honest.
I just don't like it. Like, yeah, yo, like no, bro, like fuck, dog, like yeah, you know, just grand, yeah.
I think that's where the phrase "ungangdagelwa" comes from.
yeah.
I mean, I really don't mind. But I don't think people like come at me like that though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, shit, man. Let's move on, bro. How fair? So, champ, you went to the KZN Music Imbizo.
Yeah.
How was that, bro? How was that?
That's dope, bro. And very informative. Last year, I was a panelist.
Oh shit.
Yeah, with Benza, Osmic, DJ Lab. We're discussing hip hop.
Sure.
Yeah, which was very dope. And then this year, it was a performance. And then the following day, I was hosting the beat battle. Production forum.
Sure.
It was with the legendary beat maker, King beat maker, the one who made Ungapheli Umoya San.
Showcase.
Yeah, he was. There were a bunch of producers, and just basically taking us through his process. Zex Bandwini was there as well. Gavin was there, like a lot of young producers, but I didn't see any familiar faces. I was wondering, like, what
Who
is
did you
up?
see from the hip hop scene? Or like Tegwin?
That's the thing, bro. Gavin, I remember seeing Gavin. Bro, that's the thing, bro. Like, I was disappointed to not see a lot of familiar faces. Okay, the previous day when we were performing, Zagwe was on the bill. Obviously, Sky was judging the beat battles,
Sure.
which were dope. A Joburg nigga won the beat battles, by the way.
That's what's up.
In case then producers, yeah, that's dope. Like, congrats to he's dope. Like, yeah, I like this stuff.
Yes.
But like, I don't know why our talent is sleeping. Are they are they not aware of the things that are happening in the city? How are Joburg niggas more aware than, like, how can you take a bus all the way from Joburg to here when you hear like Mlazi? There was even Gqom beat battles. We know 10,000 rands, bro. Like, and I didn't understand when I didn't see people like
I didn't go. Like I don't think. I mean, I didn't go because not because I didn't know about it. It happens every year. I think this is the 3rd or 4th year.
Yeah.
But maybe I feel good. Maybe I've lost hope. In initiatives like this because like. Hey, bruh. And if I'm talking from the heart, like these things, they're like competitions for me, you know, like idols. But I do understand, good, this one is actually impactful. And if I'm being responsible, I don't think I gave it a chance. I don't think that's fair about hearing your testimony.
Sure.
I think
I didn't
have someone close within my
Who
radar
knows,
who actually had a
yeah.
success. Because I went to the one, but it was a beat battle, and it's like now it's like I look Uguti, if I'm gonna attend this, you know, like does it make sense for me?
Because it's a 3-day thing. About it's like workshop type vibes, and then the beat battles as well, the performances as well. So you get there, you get different information. It depends on what you want to know. There's radio compilers there. You can go directly to them. You can. I think like it's a great platform for networking.
Yeah.
It's a great platform for networking. So
Bro,
I think people should check it out.
If I knew I was gonna go,
Showcase.
like this is just simple as that.
Showcase.
If I knew I was gonna go,
So next year,
Joe, you
the
didn't
song
know?
is yeah.
No,
yeah,
we
if it's
definitely
if
going next
if it's me Nanje, if it's I found out Nanje Gash if it's you know, and yeah, bro, I'm will come, but bro, I would like to go, but hey,
Showcase.
dog. If I ain't big enough, I ain't big homie, you know what I'm saying, dog? You know? I can chill in the underground, dog. I'm cool. I'm cool, dog.
Showcase.
Yo, guys, that's my favorite to fuck, bro. What's up with this, like, recession shit? Data prices. Like, how is it, like, affecting y'all? Like, if it's... Okay, let's start with the data, if it's...
That's a bizarre, man.
Data. When, as an independent artist...
Just Nimaza of Atlanta, bro.
Iglimaza, how much, bro, in terms of, because, bro,
Like a fuckload, bro.
you're an artist, dog, so you gotta be out there and put out shit. You gotta see what's going on, and like, how you able to stay on every time, and like,
I mean,
like,
I'll be on.
How do you work around?
I mean,
it,
I'll
buddy?
be honest, Fed. So I've always like tried to make the arrangement Ekaya Uguti we've got access to uncapped.
Showcase.
Because even back
Showcase.
then I always understood Uguti paying X amounts is gonna work out cheaper for unlimited amounts
Yeah.
of internet access.
Sure,
But like, you know, I'm always out over here and in Pila, to be honest, and this is like gonna be a plug, but in Pila more nice, which is
Showcase.
data which is active for 12 hours. Yeah, well, and it's like 5 rand or 10 rand or whatever.
That's what's up.
But it's fucked up because who even says what's it data expiring is cut? Yeah, well, so it's like it really affects us because
expired.
you know what I'm saying.
What do you mean? What do you
Idatha
even mean?
iyaphela ukudla yeni yabo.
Njengasileli kanje, like I don't have data. Like,
We didn't even try.
Nah,
Sibonile
dog.
besingakhulumi.
I'm still waiting on a certain payment. Yeah, so like it jumpile. So yeah, bro, it affects productivity definitely. Like
A lot.
I mix a lot of stuff from outside of the city. So we
And you have
send
to
files.
send it in
So
huge.
huge files.
Yeah.
So for me to work, I have to have money first of all. You know what I mean? So to download those files and to even send them back, I need to have money before you even pay me for the work.
Yeah.
So yeah, dog, it affects me as an artist, as an audio engineer.
Sure.
It affects, bruh, a lot of other things, bro.
Sure.
A lot of other things.
Sure.
When I draw, how's it affecting you?
My
bro?
nigga, it affects me a lot, bruh. Fuck, dog. Like I'm a information junkie. you know.
Showcase.
So, dog, like, and if I can't get the info, bruh, like, it's get better fits, you know. And obviously, dog, just in terms of like contents that I would like to even put out there.
Yeah.
You know, Iyali Mazana, and it's just, it's funny, bruh. Well, dog, these network providers, dog, they know they fucking us.
Yeah.
You know, they know, oh, it's okay. What's the loophole here? At time, you know, everybody figured it out. You know, they realized the good daughter's the next thing. Like, I'm calling them out right now, bro. I think they just straight up fucking us.
Yeah, they capitalize.
Yeah, you like they straight up
capitalize and
fucking
they
us,
capitalize,
dog.
yeah.
You imagine I'm not gonna call them out, but they know who they are.
Yeah.
It's Bazaz now, but you fucking about.
Also, I think the consumerism of South Africans. South Africans are just not like conscious enough of whatever's happening.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, well,
Yeah,
only
dog.
when
Apparently our prices are up there in the world.
Yeah.
Like top 3 in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
world,
Not Africa, in the
In the
world,
world, yeah,
dog.
dog.
So they know they fucking us.
yeah.
dog.
Consumerism
they
in
know.
South Africa
Yeah,
is really
they-
like, yo, it's real.
By us, if it's good, they fucking
And
us
what's
because-
fucked up, when price for petrol goes up, this shit goes up too.
Yep.
dude,
Everything goes up.
iyashesha idatha nje manje siyashesha nje ukuphela.
Everything goes up.
Like nje iyashesha ukuphela fethu. So it's just like, yo, bro, the recession now, if the recession is coming through, dog, like, how are people like supposed to live? Like, just with things just happening like this. Like, how we supposed to survive,
Chokehold.
dog? How you how you gonna be able to just like sell more music, dog? With like shit that's like happening like this, like I would like to know, because I guess we're gonna have to adapt, because this thing affects like everybody.
I don't even think like it's we should just look at it from an artist perspective.
Yeah,
just like
it affects
everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like you go into work.
How you gonna adapt?
Take taxis.
Yeah.
Like it's
taxis are also gonna be expensive too.
Because you see a lot more people buying cars.
Yeah.
But now using your car is gonna
it's gonna be expensive.
It's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's something else.
Showcase. So yeah, bruh. It's either sink or swim, and like a whole lot of people are fucking like sinking, and I hope our leaders in the country like realize that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're in a crazy state right now. Yeah. It's approximately 10 years. In 2008, it was a crash and we went into recession.
Yeah.
So if there is another recession now and we barely like coping and the political landscape is looking the way it is. But
there's a video that gave me the full scope of things, perspective. Because this lady, I can't remember her name, but she was married to an apartheid president, if I'm not mistaken. And he said 200 million that Zuma spent on Inkandla was nothing. They spent that shit in a week.
Yeah.
And that she said the apartheid government gave ANC a corrupt country.
Yeah.
So, bruh, like if you were given a sinking ship already, like
I would would like to know more about this. You know, maybe the
like,
info's wrong.
Yeah, highlight us if you know anything.
Please,
like just let us know on this topic, because we're not really politicians, or you know, like, but we do like love information, and we like we share this type of information amongst each other.
I think the most important thing is watch where you're getting your information from.
Showcase.
Yeah, but I'm media publications. Watch out, bro. Like to the shit that they say. I'm not saying don't look at it, but because be careful who's telling you what.
Yeah.
Because they put ideas in your head that give you certain thoughts that aren't even supposed to be there while they're doing some other shit.
Yeah, bro. Because I won't lie, I fucking love my country, bro.
Bro, like South Africa is a dope country, bro. That's the thing.
I love
like
my country,
it's
dog.
a dope country with amazing people. Like there's other topics obviously I'd like us to touch on, but maybe on another episode in terms of us, especially as black people. More especially tribalism. Because like from my background, like with Zulu mom, Xhosa dad, like I've experienced some shit. And as black people, there's a lot of shit that we need to work on ourselves. Ourselves. But like this country is beautiful, bro. But moving back to hip hop, gents, do you feel biting in hip hop? Do you think it's now acceptable everywhere, but most especially South Africa? Like do you think it's now?
Like a fish and chips to the northwest and south it is. I don't like that.
Who's that?
AKA.
I think that was referencing more than biting though.
I don't like it.
Oh, that's Fella and Versace?
Yeah.
Yo, the videos.
Before we get to the video, like just biting, because I saw, I'm saying this because I'm asking this because I saw cover LT's latest single. It looks like Pro Kids Kesari, like almost exactly, bro. It's the coin like that exactly, bro. Like, and I saw people sort of like calling him out, like
maybe he's paying homage.
Nah, bro. Like if you're paying homage, you do shout out, like
like
know,
with
like,
the coin, like literally paying homage.
Shit. Yeah, but like, bro. Like I just saw that, and it's been bugging me for a while. Like how people don't mind, like people sounding like each other, taking lines from each other or from whoever, and it's like we came up in an era where like you spit some shit we heard before from someone else in the cypher, we call you out now. Yeah, so now is it more acceptable now?
Yeah, I was actually watching an interview, Eminem with Usway, and he actually said the exact same thing. Utena, there's a shift that happened in hip hop where Abantu copying is now a cool thing.
Yeah.
And I feel thina ngoba sila eMzansi, as I always say, America ngoba ngiyayithanda. Yeah, always looking at America, we've even adopted that in the sense ukuthi I'm not even commercial like that, but I know with the flows are recycled, the cadences are the same, the ad-libs, the skirt. Like I know we're doing all of that, and everyone is cool with it. And Minangi passes.
I think, yeah, like I know I said this. I think I said this before. Money ruined everything, bro. Cause now if you are original, bazothi sharp, hlala originality yakho. I'm making money, copying whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like you can. They have no originality, but they're making more money than you. That conversation gets to that point where they're saying, okay, you're original, but where the numbers at?
Yeah, but you can be original and make money as well.
Exactly.
Let's not dismiss that.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But if you fake, you know yourself. But let's talk real quick about our albums. We completely forgot to mention our own Durban's Nasty C. He dropped Strings and Bling.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, bro, like we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the album?
Hey Fizz, I'm gonna look like such like a non-supporter right now, bruh. Like, oh my god. No, bruh, I didn't get it, dog. And the reason why it's because, bruh, when local artists drop, I don't feel comfortable getting Ishandise Fagaz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understand?
Because it's you.
Yeah, dog. Like even with
killing niggas.
With Tishan discuss with dog, you know what I mean? That's why even the last time when you asked me, it's like, bruh, and if it's in Gafunu we told, it's just that, bruh, fuck. I just would want to just save some money in Giteng.
Yeah.
Showcase.
Feds, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
dog? But now, hey, dog, you know, Ramaphosa,
But
I'd like to hear it. I would like to hear it, but like I would really. In Koning of it played off. It was a mix of 5FM. It had like some Spanish sample there. We are cool, like on strings and playing.
Sure,
like,
sure,
I think it's like the title
Sure.
track.
I mean, bro, like initially I didn't get it, especially the content, and then I gave it time, and now I fucks with it.
Sure.
Showcase.
I fucks with it, and I think the kid is amazing. I like the fact that he can create his own beats.
Sure.
Yeah.
He mixes his own shit.
Sure.
Like, bro, like that's straight up. That's admirable, bro.
Showcase.
And the way he just moves and navigates in the industry, like a lot of niggas could really like
Learn from
Last
from
week,
that.
funny
Yeah.
enough, when I was gonna go pick up Jita for some machine was coming through and check me out at the crib. By the Howard KFC. I saw like I'm a convoy if I know my son. A pagi with the branding Iverson.
Sure.
Showcase.
You know, like
Yeah, bro. Like I feel like nobody has done it like him. Like,
no one
bro.
has. No
no
one.
one has done it like
he ain't
him.
even bro, I envy him first. I won't lie.
Shout out Nasty.
Shout out Nasty, dog. Like I envy him first because I feel so. When's actually Brian? Dog is at the right age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So dog, like in Jeff, he has a lot of things that he can sort out, and he is sorting out, and he is doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whereas T and 8 dog we couldn't. You know what I mean?
Showcase.
And he's breaking it through.
While we on Durban, Sketchy Bongo, what did you guys think of his album? You haven't heard it. You haven't heard it.
Gizozondo.
Like I like besides like I didn't hear about it. Like I didn't see, maybe even on my timeline I didn't see nobody like talk about it.
Yeah.
But I'd love to check it out. I think Sketchy
definitely check it
giving
out.
us some gems.
Who else dropped? Muzi Victory Will. That just
Victory.
dropped.
I haven't heard it.
I actually haven't heard it.
No,
as well.
but
We
what
should
I
check it
like
out.
though, funny enough, sorry, I don't know if it's there. Ngizungo Maga Tribal.
Oh yeah.
Going in. Yeah,
Showcase.
Shout out to
I'll
Tribal, bro.
I'll check that out.
I know if it's
check
plan.
that out.
Very
but
gifted, bro.
If
Very
planning, I use of
I'll
it's
plan to travel.
Idiscussion we metro on the drive. That's where I get to hear like a whole lot of me. Like I listen to
Radio.
Sure.
because I'm always on the road most
Sure.
of the time
Sure.
for like work reasons, but I don't work reasons.
Sure.
Anyway,
You work. What do you mean you don't work? You work.
yeah, we work.
Put in the work.
So that's why I hear it, and I use what lapho face,
Sure.
you know, and yeah, bro, it planned the
No,
face.
but,
Like, I was
hey,
really
bro,
impressed.
it's good to see you tribal. You know, like just being where he's at. I feel he's in a very good space.
Sure.
Indwangu yayidabula, no
Sure.
ukuthi dresses
Hey,
Tribe,
umsobo.
you suit
double,
the tribe,
double.
tribe. I need a suit, my nigga.
Shout out to Tribe
Double,
Tulani. Salute,
Yeah, I'm
salute.
good.
Okay, Pete. Oh, okay. Siyahlehla Siyaphambili. Champ.
Wait, bro.
Yeah.
Like earlier on, you mentioned ukuthi Muzi dropped the
Afrovision.
I thought it was last year's drop.
No, it was this year, but wait.
It's a new day.
Pete.
Yeah, dog, yeah, bro. Like, bro,
Yo,
that shit, and
but wait.
that shit is groundbreaking.
Shout out to
Because
Umo.
I hadn't checked it out.
Outline
We went to support him at his show.
listening
at
session.
Views.
Sure.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
Views.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
The listening session, I wasn't around. But that Views, when he was playing there, that's when I first got to hear the joints from there. And then, like, I bought it off iTunes. And, yeah, bro, like, yeah.
Amazing,
Zulu
bro.
Skywalk.
Hey.
Hey, those.
Oh, it's off beats, but on beat.
Those. Was it pongos? Is it those?
Bongo, yeah.
Bongo, yeah. Yo, bro, it's yo. Yeah, no. He's on.
But first, we should
on
appreciate Muzi, and we're lucky that we know
Please.
that. He just came from a world tour.
Original.
And
Original.
while I'm banging,
Like I'm out of words. Congrats, my nigga.
Shout out to Muzi.
Shout
But
out.
Muzi actually gives us hope to be doing. Well, he gives me hope to
Funny
keep
enough,
doing
and
it,
our
but
quote
the
is
good guys.
Yeah, no quote now. Footy single, yeah, okay. Funny enough, on 5FM.
Yeah.
Because dog, I switched through these stations. It was and yeah, exclusive. We again dog going to fish my son, dog, and he's singing there, La Pan. And I remember the DJs. They were like, bro, Muzi reminds them of Pharrell. And I was just like, damn, bro, hasn't impaired. But can see the face. You know what I mean?
Even the
Because
production style, I think like the percussions, because
I
crazy
would
with the
he's
percussions
biting
as
his stellar sucker,
Yeah.
but the way how left he
moves.
goes
Yeah.
with them, like Muzi doesn't go with what's going on right
Yeah.
now.
He does.
He makes his own
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Sure,
bro. You know
sure.
what I mean?
No, salute to Muzi, and even like another point, he actually started EWTF
Showcase.
at its inception. So
Okay.
like,
Crazy.
in case you ever wondered, no Muzi, and he dropped the album called Afrovision. Amazing, but for it.
Okay. And gents, I want to know like while we're still on, because Muzi is about like sounds and elevating, creating new shit. Like, do you think the Gqom wave is taking over? Like we see a lot of rappers jumping on Gqom beats. Do you think it's taking over the rap game? When you look at songs that are hot right now, are hip hop songs in conversation really? And
Yeah, it's Gqom wave has taken over, but
Yeah.
we can't lie about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I feel ukuthi they've adopted a lifestyle hip hop in the sense ukuthi ufaka ama tattoo, we'll do what the hip hop guys do.
Yeah.
But thina so let's isigubhu esiqhomayo. Like I even asked the other day because Nami Konela was feeling overwhelmed by Gqom, and I'm like, guys, do you actually even like? Don't you get tired of Gqom?
yeah.
And they say, askhathali. And but being from Durban, like that's all you hear.
Sure.
So it's either Gqom or DKM, Durban Kwaito music. But I feel like it's one in the same. But I feel like the whole wave has taken over.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I
Abantu
understand.
bathanda ukudance,
Yeah, South Africans back to dance. No, like truth be told, and the fact that they adopted, the lifestyle of hip hop, but they kept it authentic with the music. It's what I think hip hop should have kept to, like or did to have a longer run.
Showcase.
Yeah, well, so it does make sense why
People gravitate
towards something that's very authentic.
Sure.
Yeah, well.
What do you think?
I think that, bruh, Valley right now in the moment, it is like taking over. But I just say let's just give it some more time. Like,
Ngobani?
it's too early to tell right now.
But it's been around for long, but
For
like
long,
it's got commercialized
give
over
it-
the last 2-3 years. Like
Njoba ngisho ukuthi, let's give it some time, because it's not everything has come. We haven't seen the end of it yet, you know. So this I could say right now, maybe this is the peak.
showcase.
Do you feel it's gonna get bigger right now?
It can, bro. Like
I don't know. I'd have to go against that. Yeah.
Like,
I wanna
no,
hear why.
bigger.
I wanna hear
I
why.
think it can.
Bigger than it is right now.
Right now.
Like bigger, dog. Like bigger.
It can.
Give me your
Remember, Oguti, there's a lot of Americans that are coming to South Africa, right?
Sure.
And they taking a lot of shit.
Mm.
And you know how South Africans fall in love with shit that's theirs, but when it's just like how the gold is being taken, if you go buy jewelry, definitely.
Yeah.
DJ Leg is touring. Is touring like, for example,
shout out Leg.
Yeah, boy, he's touring.
But
like the world.
I mean, like as an industry,
dog, it can get bigger, bro.
Cause
like, did you
Prince,
see?
You know what Prince KB said? Prince KB is like, nah, dog.
Nami, I don't think so.
And the reason why he says that is like, yo, bruh, house, like Joba Gqom it is right now. What about house?
Exactly. That's the point I wanted to bring up.
I feel like
Gqom is one dimensional in the sense of what it's only great.
I like house. Gqom get quiet.
Showcase.
But house, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Showcase.
Exactly. Like Ingoma, they
but
almost
that's
like
happening with hip hop songs as well.
Hey,
no,
dude,
yeah,
I can tell you there's some dope ass house songs, bruh. Hey, Puma, your face too. Like Usanel dog, when's a manga dog, and that's not even Gqom.
Sure.
Usanel.
Yeah, no, like I'm saying, gents, it can get bigger than this. I don't think this is its peak.
But the thing is,
they keep evolving it. This thing
evolving.
didn't just come out now. Like it's been around.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
it
been
has.
around. It's only gone commercial just now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, Uguti. It's still too early to tell.
Yeah.
Because it's just been commercial right now.
Yeah.
So dog, when something very sakala, what happens, my nigga? It shoots up.
Like
exactly.
you heard this Siyahlehla Siyaphambili joint.
Yeah.
I was recording the chants the other day, and I just took a video that recording. I was like, yo, this nigga, like he's unique, he's different, and when he's funny. And I posted the video, and it just trended. One pinch, I got a hold of it. The Gaga CFM DJs were doing challenges.
It's
But
got
the song,
impact,
it's got impact.
It's got impact.
In the middle of that song, it changes, and then there's keys being played.
Feel me?
That's for me. That's That's how music evolves. You know what I mean? So that part is musical.
Sure.
So that's why I'm saying. The human mind can take any and everything,
but I feel once we get into that pocket, it's gonna become hip hop, almost like how Cleo did with Siyahlehla Gqom. Remember when you had that remix and it did that whole transition? I classify that as hip hop. Gqom in fact is what you hear in South Beach. Kumatekisi stop shy stop yabona nje bethu ileyo Gqom, and I feel ukuthi Gqom, that's exactly
they're gonna have to get more creative
now as it gets more commercial.
I feel like with music in general the boundaries are blurred right now.
True.
So
true.
Yo, it's an interesting convo. Hey
guys, let us know Gutu, and what do you think? Gqom, is it here to stay?
Hip hop is here forever though.
I mean,
rap is here forever.
I'm hip hop till I die. I can even get assassinated for that shit right now.
Don't say that, man. Everybody get
I don't mean that shit. Yo, I got a son up in this motherfucker, yo. But if you try to come from motherfucker.
Thank you for tuning in.
Peace out.